Have you ever stopped to think about why API security is so crucial in today's digital world? As we immerse ourselves deeper into the realm of technology, APIs, or application programming interfaces, have become the unsung heroes, bridging the gap between different software applications. They facilitate the seamless communication and exchange of data that we often take for granted. But as the saying goes, with great power comes great responsibility. As the use of APIs continues to rise in modern applications, so does the potential for security risks. APIs, while incredibly beneficial, can also be a double-edged sword, presenting an avenue for cyber attacks if not properly secured. Think of APIs as gatekeepers, controlling the flow of information. But what happens if these gatekeepers are not vigilant enough? They can become the weak link in your application's armor, a chink that can be exploited by malicious actors, leading to disastrous consequences. Without proper security measures, APIs can become the weak link in your application's armor, leading to disastrous consequences. Consider the infamous case of Equifax, where insecure endpoints led to a massive data breach. This unfortunate event unfolded back in 2017, when attackers exploited a vulnerability in an endpoint of the Equifax API. This particular endpoint was insecure, a flaw that gave the attackers an open door to access and extract sensitive data. The attackers didn't just stumble upon this vulnerability, they actively sought it out, knowing that an insecure endpoint could be a potential goldmine. And indeed it was. They managed to gain access to the personal data of approximately 143 million people. This wasn't just any data. It was sensitive information, social security numbers, birth dates, addresses, and in some instances, driver's license numbers. The aftermath of the breach was nothing short of a catastrophe for Equifax. Their financial loss was immense, running into the hundreds of millions of dollars. But the damage didn't stop there. Their reputation took a severe hit, a blow from which it's been a struggle to recover. This case isn't an isolated incident. It's a stark illustration of the severe consequences that can befall any organization that neglects API security. It emphasizes the critical importance of securing all endpoints in your API. It's not just about avoiding financial loss, it's about maintaining the trust of your users, your most valuable asset. The Equifax case serves as a stark reminder of the potential consequences of insecure API endpoints. Let's switch gears and look at another common API vulnerability, the rate-limiting bypass, as seen in the Instagram case. This is a classic example of how even the giants can fall prey to overlooked vulnerabilities. In this instance, Instagram, one of the most popular social media platforms, fell victim to hackers who managed to bypass their rate-limiting protections. Now you may be wondering, what's rate limiting? In simple terms, it's a method that allows a certain number of requests in a specific time frame. It's like a bouncer, limiting the number of people entering a club. But how did the hackers bypass this? They used multiple IP addresses to distribute their requests. It's as if a large group of people tried to enter the club from different doors, confusing the bouncer. This tactic allowed them to carry out brute force attacks, systematically checking all possible passwords until the correct one was found. The implications of this breach were severe. With the ability to guess passwords without being locked out, hackers could gain unauthorized access to user accounts. This led to a massive violation of user privacy, shaking the trust of millions of Instagram users. The Instagram incident is not an isolated case. It serves as a stark reminder of the damage that can be inflicted if rate-limiting measures are not robust. It emphasizes the need for advanced security mechanisms to protect APIs from such exploits. The Instagram incident underlines the importance of robust rate-limiting measures in API security. As these cases illustrate, API vulnerabilities can lead to serious security breaches with far-reaching consequences. The world of APIs is vast and complex, with each endpoint representing a potential vulnerability. Insecure endpoints can expose sensitive data and provide unauthorized access to malicious actors. Similarly, bypassing rate limits can lead to system overload, service disruption, and data breaches. The potential risks are high, but the good news is that these vulnerabilities are preventable. By implementing robust security measures, such as secure coding practices, regular vulnerability assessments, and comprehensive API testing, we can protect our APIs from these threats. It's also important to remember that API security isn't a one-time task, but an ongoing process. Staying updated with the latest security trends and adapting our strategies accordingly is key to maintaining a strong defense against potential threats. Remember, in the realm of API security, prevention is always better than cure. Stay safe and keep your APIs secure.